find a bird.
On today's show, these kids get their first shot in a pheasant field. What a moment. Makes sense that a bunch of anglers would teach them to hunt.
Got a smile?
Get to know a rare German gun dog breed new to the United States. And Laura visits the kitchen of Chef David Fhima to cook up a savory pheasant recipe.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hey there, everybody. Millie, Laura, and I welcome you to Minnesota Bound.
Up first, we head to a game farm where kids get a chance to learn how to hunt.
Thanks to a bunch of people who like to go fishing. Go figure. Teach someone to fish, and you feed them for life, but teach them to hunt.
Anybody else need it?
And you're suddenly fishing for life.
Fishing for Life is a Christian organization dedicated to serving families, veterans, children, all in an outdoor setting.
So we do a great job, and we've always been heavily involved with fishing, but now over the past 3-4 years, we're getting more into outdoors.
You shot very well also.
Today we are having our Upland Adventure. It's a youth camp. Kids get to experience firearm safety. Number one, know what's in your gun, whether it's loaded, unloaded.
The day starts indoors.
Keep your finger off that trigger until you're ready to shoot. They're learning how to responsibly handle firearms.
You're gonna get tired carrying it like this. Don't let yourself get lazy.
Safety is right there. Cycle it on the front. There you go.
We want to teach them responsibility, respectful to nature and respectful to other people.
Minnesota Conservation Officer Chris Howe and Bob Eving.
For those of you who don't know, basically what we do is law enforcement in a natural resources setting. If you're trespassing, whose property are you on? Are you on your own or on somebody else's?
And learning a skill that they can take on for the rest of their life. Being safe, it's something we shoot for.
Gun safety leads to gun practice.
Feed there, right in the middle of that. Okay?
So remember to look at the target and then put the barrel on the target and pull the trigger.
Oh.
We're always learning something new.
Shooter ready. Shooting clays, getting comfortable using firearms.
Got them both.
It was fun.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, thumbs up.
I love the outdoors, and I love teaching kids.
Noah, you're gonna be with Vaughn.
It's about the kids, teaching the next generation what's in store for them if they do it right.
The guys aren't carrying guns, so it's all up to you to bring home dinner. At the end of the day, they get to go on a real pheasant hunt.
Come on, Abe, find a bird. Okay, slow down a little bit, guys.
You know, pheasant hunting, it's not fun until that rooster gets up and scares the bejeebers out of you.
Probably a bird in here, guys. Watch in front of you. Get ready, guys. Slow. Abe, slow. Right there. Move up, move up, move up. There it goes, get him. Check. Nice. Abe, whoa. Right in front of you. Okay, get ready, shoot him. Check. Abe, no bird, no bird.
Sometimes they get away.
It's all part of a game of chase.
Hey, bird. Nice. Okay, mark where it is. Mark where it is. Look at, they're on it. Grab it. Get him, Abe. Abe. Iris, drop the bird. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
What do you think, Mar? That was a good shot. Here, look at the camera. Hold it up. Got a smile too for him?
Okay. Watch it. Oh! Nice little bird there, huh? It was a great opportunity, and some of the kids actually shot the bird. It was really exciting to see that.
Kids do not need an adult
Get him, nice!
to tell you that.
I'm having a lot of fun here. A lot. Like a lot.
Hunting memories made by fishing for life. That makes perfect sense.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Strike Master, Ice Castle Fish House and RV, and by the Florida Keys and Key West.
Up next, a handsome and versatile German gun dog breed you may not have seen or heard of. The DL, as they're nicknamed, is so special. Germany is working with U.S. breeders to protect the lineage of this special bird dog.
Where is it? Where is it?
You may be watching The Perfect Hunting Dog.
Everybody, especially hunters, are passionate about their dogs. If you talk to anybody, they'll tell you that their dog is the best.
Here, boy, come on, go boy.
Of course, we love our own dogs, but this unique breed, developed in Germany, is considered to be possibly the perfect canine hunting companion.
This dog is a Deutsch Langhaar. The American pronunciation is German Longhair, but don't call him a German Longhair. The Germans won't like it. Deutsch Langhaar.
Genetically developed by the hunter for hunting.
The Germans feel that it's a sin to not retrieve a wounded animal. And so as a result, these dogs are very good at retrieving wounded animals.
And it's taken hundreds of years of selective breeding to reach magnificence.
Mentions of them are back in the 1500s of long-haired hunting dogs. The actual breed itself, the standards were set back in 1879, and they've been very similar to this since about 1900.
Langhaar owners have strict rules to follow.
The breeding is strictly controlled by the Germans. They're what they call performance bred. So in order for a dog to be certified to breed, it must pass a series of tests, which are all performance related. So over decades and decades, it's only the top performing dogs that get bred.
There are no shortcuts in the quest for perfection.
There's two tests that they must pass. The Spring Natural Ability Test, which is a VJP. There's a tracking involved in that, so they can evaluate the dog's use of its nose, its ability to follow track of a live game. There's a field search that they do on it, so they can see how the dog expands out, how the dog uses its nose in the wind. They want the dog to see if it has a natural pointing ability. Whoa. They're also big on the dog's temperament. They cannot be too sharp. They cannot be timid or shy, or they'll be excluded from a breeding program.
And there's a reason.
The Germans are very big, very strict on never leaving game in the field. You get fined heavily over there. You cannot hunt without a dog, and the dog has to be licensed and passed.
In recent years, more and more American hunters have discovered this versatile continental pointing dog with hunting instincts like no other.
They don't track just blood, actually, so they track the oils from the metatarsal gland, so they track an individual deer. Even if you had 4 or 5 deer, they will stay on the one deer that's injured. You found it! What is that? You get the deer? Did you get the deer, huh? Good boy.
Members of the U.S. Deutsch Langhaar Club meet once a year to get Germany's blessing on breeding and passing along hunting genetics.
One of the greatest things about owning one of these dogs, there's about 50 of us that usually meet, and we have the breed test that is going on. We actually fly in judges from Germany to do the testing on our breed.
With so much canine talent, you may wonder why there aren't more DLs out in the field.
The main reason that there aren't more of them is just how hard it is to get them certified to breed.
If you're thinking this breed is your next bird dog,
some of us don't like to say that they're rare. They are. We had about 45 puppies born in the U.S. this year.
A long lineage of deep-rooted instincts equals a long puppy line. To some, the wait is worth it.
Still ahead, Laura's in the kitchen with a wild game recipe full of Moroccan flavor. Get your game birds ready.
Closed captioning provided by Star Bank.
Today we're getting wild in the kitchen with Chef David Fhima, good friend. I'm so excited to be cooking with you again today. And you are known for your French Moroccan cuisine. And I understand we're doing a little wild game twist with pheasant today. What are we making?
Well, we're making a tagine.
So what is a tagine?
So a tagine is a vessel. So the vessel where you have a bottom and a top. So the bottom is where you cook, the top is what covers it. And as you can see, it's a cone-shaped one. The idea behind it is so as it cooks, the steam goes up and hugs the walls, but doesn't come back down.
All right, well, what are the first steps to getting started?
So right here, I have an iron pan for the tagine as a bottom. I'm gonna heat the pan. So just a little bit of oil, and you will notice I have some beautiful birds in here.
I have to say a shout out to my dad for the pheasant here.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Ron.
much. Yes, I did not season it.
Okay.
Okay, and there's a reason why. I'm gonna saute it right here. Breast side down. Right now what I'm doing to the tagine is basically searing the skin. And it doesn't take a long time for us to sear to get the color that we want. You see that?
Wow, look at that.
How easy was that?
It took like 1 minute.
It really, literally. We are going to build a tagine. So a tagine is built, the things that take the longest of time and are the most wet on the bottom, the thing that take the least of time and have less moisture on the top. After this bird is going to be in the dish, but without any direct heat, which is going to allow it to cook really nicely without drying out on it. This is a marmalade of onions, cinnamon, turmeric, chickpea raisins. So now we're going to take the bone side. We're going to take honey. I have different types of vegetables. I'm going to put my asparagus on the side for a minute. These are for some beautiful fall color. And I'm just building my tagine right now. The minute you close your tagine, you're not allowed to open it.
Oh, there's the trick.
So you gotta get to know your timing.
Set it and leave it.
Exactly. So we're going to let it sit for a good 25-30 minutes.
All right, is it time for the good stuff?
It is.
The butter?
The butter.
Okay.
The butter. We are French here. More butter.
More butter, the better.
And I'm going to put it right here.
And more butter.
So you always want to add your butter at the end because that doesn't cook it. It melts it but keeps the flavor intact. Can you handle this? Ooh. Look at that.
Beautiful. All right, Chef, we're going in for a little taste.
Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot wait. kidding me? So good. Once again, a wild game twist on your famous Moroccan cuisine.
I know.
Nobody does it better.
Minnesota has never been Moroccan than today.
So good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Straight ahead, this first fall hunt proves to be one of the most fun too, if you can handle the heat.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Heat Hog, Radco Truck Accessories, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Up next, one of my most memorable hunts. Back in the early 2000s, the state of Minnesota opened a dove hunting season. Trust me, it can be an unbelievable hunt.
By those trees right where we were going to set up.
Sometimes the littlest things become quite a big deal.
Right over the oak tree, cutting across.
Exactly why Mark Ittle and Brian Rocher find themselves out on a McLeod County road.
Our main goal is to scout. So just find numbers of birds here.
Those birds, mourning doves. Here's the thing about Minnesota dove hunters. Most of us are, well, rookies.
We got a ways to go yet, you know. 5 years ago, we were watching all the southern states hunt. 4 years ago, we finally opened up a season. So we're still, in Minnesota, still learning how to hunt doves, where to find them.
Not long ago, the Minnesota legislature agreed to a new dove hunting season. It's quickly caught on with early fall hunters.
So do you think we should set together, or do you want to set up two different spots?
Splitting up a bit.
Now, hunting these buggers isn't exactly complex.
Should we set up some deeks and stuff?
The game starts with a few small decoys.
Yeah, if you don't have a dead tree with, bare branches on it, if you can find a brush pile or something, you can tear off a branch and stick it up out in the field and put some decoys on it.
After setup, which takes just a couple of minutes, dove hunting becomes a game of wait and hopefully see.
You get kind of waves of doves. Like right now, it's kind of a lull, and then all of a sudden you'll get 50 of them that come in, but in little bunches of 5, 6, 10, 2 or 3.
Well, we're on a feeding field here, and we're just waiting for them to come through.
A feeding field with plenty of stuff doves like to eat.
Same stuff as always. This is their main food source right there.
Now, if you pick a good spot where birds travel,
see them already, they're coming in to feed.
Good things tend to happen.
Here comes one, right to the right.
Well, just the speed, you see how acrobatic they are, just darting and dodging.
You see that thing cut? A good night for us is if you go out and we shoot, 15, 20, 25 birds in an hour and a half, hour. It's great. Take it, Bill.
Sorry, Bill.
Game hog.
Thing is, with dove hunts, seems like you're always reloading.
Bring a lot of shells. Yeah, if you find the doves, bring a lot of shells because the action it's fun. It's really fun.
You can say that again.
One coming out front.
More and more hunters will find that it's a fun sport, it's a pretty social event, and you'll see more and more people getting out and hunting doves in Minnesota.
If not, that just means more birds for us. Well, at least for Brian and Mark.
I should have let you shoot that. I feel so bad.
Looks like you hit a few.
The old cliche, blind squirrel.
Well, that about does it for us. We'll see you back here next week.
In the meantime, Millie, what do we always say? Besides, you're ready for a nap? Introduce a kid to the great outdoors.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433.